Oh, wow. It's September now. Remember in March, I encourage everyone to make use of our time in pandemic. Besides reading the scripture, let's read some good books. So in the past few months, the whole pastoral team, we are reading the same book. And I would like to share with you my personal learning from this book, Pursuing God's Will Together. There are so many things I learned from it, but today I'm going to share four of them, which could benefit everyone in our daily life, especially many of them is about communication skill. When we communicate well, it will improve our relationship. So first of all, when we communicate, we need to be authentic. Don't pretend something that we are not. Speak from our heart. But then, of course, we need to mind our own language and emotion. Being true to ourselves doesn't mean without control. So be kind and gentle to one another when we express, when we relate to others. But in order to be authentic, we need trust, which will take time to cultivate. Number two, we need to listen attentively. Too often when people speak, we only listen part of it. Why? Well, because when people are speaking, we begin already to formulate what to say in return. So instead of listening, we judge, we evaluate, try to find some solution, so and so. All this kind of mind process may be good, but we should listen first. And then to do this after we heard the whole story. Maybe one unconscious thought that we have is there's always a model answer, model way to deal with people, situation, stuff. And that's why, out of good intention, we judge, we evaluate for a better way. However, we should understand there's diversity within unity. So it's okay to be different. We need to cultivate acceptance, which in return will cultivate trust and allow people to be authentic when they share. Number three, from time to time, we should examine ourselves. Am I being indifferent? That is there a hidden agenda within myself? Is there something I want to persuade others to follow me? Am I trying to satisfy my own needs, my self-ego, or it is for mutual benefit? Put it in Christian terms. Am I looking for my self-interest or trying to bless God and bless other people? Last but not least, as a faith community, we always try to do things biblically. However, being biblical is just the basic. For example, there could be 10 ways to do things and each with 10 options to do. All these 100 options are biblical, but which one to choose? Too often, being biblical, we will choose what is effective and efficient. However, as a faith community, we should ask, what is God's will? God may want us to choose something less effective and less efficient in humans' perspective, yet it will bless God and everyone throughout the whole journey. So are you willing to submit? Are we willing to submit? In the past few weeks, Reverend Ted encouraged us to have a wider perspective and pursue unity when we are talking about reopening. Pastor Michelle encouraged us not to sing in a different tune. And Pastor Eva shared with us how joyful it was and it is to have a supporting team to serve together. And I encourage you, let's come together to pursue God's will. As we are talking about church reopening, don't just pray for leaders to have wisdom. Pray that they can discern God's will. And pray for yourself too, for the same thing, as you are part of the church. So at this point, I encourage you to think what I share with you today. Is there something you learn and could apply in your situation? Pray to God, and He will bless you.